So we got another day, we got more drama. Can you please leave me alone? Can we just stop it? I thought yesterday was going to be the last video I'd be making. I woke up today, there's more posts on Tumblr she put up. The video I put up yesterday showed us trolling, and I said it in the actual video, in the text, I said this is us trolling, this is not a real fight. But people said, oh hang on, like this looks fake. We were mucking around in front of the camera. People were like, oh my god, like, you know, this is like, they didn't even read the text, they just believe what Freelee said on a Tumblr. And she wrote that, look at this, how much durianrider is lying. He pretends I'm hitting him in this one. I said on the video that it was a fake fight. I just put it up there to show you what sort of person she is, and she can throw a punch. She pretends, oh, I don't even know how to punch anyone. You can see that right cross, boom, in the ribs. She knows how to fight. She's like, she could be national level kickboxer for sure if she trained a bit more. So the drama just continues. Another day, another thing. Now she's got her brother posting stuff on my YouTube channel. And it's, I don't know if it's a troll account. I don't know if it's a troll account. It could be even a troll account just creating drama. But if we're going to speak about brothers, I remember her brother Steve came over the house in the Gold Coast earlier this year. And, you know, he's a bit hard up for cash. And he sort of asked us about YouTube, want to get into YouTube. And so we're giving him advice about it. And I showed him how to do it and make him, you know. And he's like, good, but he didn't really have a good computer. And he said to Freelee, you got any old computers I could maybe buy if you're cheap? And she's like, yeah, and she's a bit hesitant. I said, Freelee, what about the iMac, the really nice iMac that's been sitting in the cupboard for literally over a year getting dusty? You know, it's a beautiful iMac, almost near new, hardly ever used. She's like, I might use it one day. And Steve's like, oh, maybe I could borrow it, you know, or rent it off you or buy it cheap or whatever. And she's like, eh. And she just, you know, had this grudge against her brother. I'm thinking, like, why would you leave a good computer rotting in the cupboard, getting dusty, when there's someone who could use it to maybe earn some income and get a job? I mean, I know myself, having a nice, fast computer really, really, really fucking helps with video production. Even just a simple videos, it just helps so much to have something fast and quick and functional. But no, she'd rather let it rot in the cupboard than give it to her own blood and bones brother, Steve. You know, Steve's a pretty cool guy as well. He's never been... I mean, maybe the brothers had a bit of banter with Freelee when they were young, but that's pretty normal. But as adults, they're pretty cool. They're pretty down-to-earth guys, and I never seen them abusing Freelee or doing anything that would warrant any distaste. You know, they're pretty legit guys, and I get along with them fine. Until now, when Freelee's just slamming me again. I would just seriously just like to move on. You know, I don't want you back. I don't want you back. I'm happy with how much freedom I have in my life. I'm happy that I don't have anyone, you know, scratching me on the arms or punching me in the side of the head or checking my phone every fucking 5 minutes to see who I followed on Instagram or why or where I was that day or who did I talk to, who else did I talk to, you sure it's just that person, what about that? And all this sort of, you know, crazy, possessive, jealousy. I can handle a little bit when it comes to violence and scratching and just craziness going through my accounts and just spending hours upon hours per day. Freelee would do, just sussing through my accounts and just seeing what's sniffing around, because I gave all my passwords. I didn't want to have any secrecy. Now here's the thing, on the flip side, she would change her passwords all the time and only give it to me sometimes, you know. So I was like, okay, here's mine, you can see everything you want, boom, everything. But it wasn't, it was double standards pretty much. But I had nothing to hide. I knew Freelee did, and eventually found out why and who. I would say that, you know, be happy with your boyfriend you got now. I mean, I introduced him to you. I told him that you were keen on him. What's going on? I mean, Robin, like, please give Freelee enough attention so she gets off the internet about sledging and slandering me and making videos. People say, but Freelee hasn't made a video about you for ages. It's like the last video she did, the whole last bit is about me. Moving on, I felt suffocated, and the comments in the section, you can read the comments, people who know. So to spend that much time thinking about a video and scripting it and then making it like, you know, like, Robin, like, give her some attention, bro. She's obviously bored already. You've only been together in the house for like a week or two. Like, that should be like, it should be so much fun that you don't even want to do YouTube videos almost because you're having a good time. But it seems like she's bored as fuck already. So maybe you could take care of that department and help me get her off my back of making Tumblr posts every day. It's like all she does now on Tumblr is just only comes there to answer questions about herself against me. I'm on Tumblr, I answer everything that's on there. I answer a lot of questions lately about the subject because people just ask me a lot, but I've still got heaps of fitness questions. I answer more questions on Tumblr than anyone else. And if you can find anyone else who does more, let me know. Let's wrap the video up, but Freelee, please, can you just move on? Can you stop slandering me and defaming me and trying to turn me against my friends that you only know because I introduced you? How many people that I know today did you introduce me to that's not family? Let me think. Maybe 2 people. There's 2 people I know, but just through Freelee, that I wouldn't know otherwise. 2 people. Pretty much all of Freelee's friends now, they met me first, I introduced them to Freelee. And it makes me feel sick that she would try and go into my community and turn my community against me when she doesn't really care about them. If you're attractive and single, Freelee doesn't want to know anything about you. At all. If you went to a potluck and she's there with me or one of her boyfriends or whoever she's with at the time, and you come along and you're single and attractive, Freelee will sniff that out in the first few seconds and just do everything to you go fuck off. If you're overweight and which Freelee deems you unattractive, then no worries, you can hang around, stick around, not a problem at all. But if you're attractive, what Freelee determines attractive and single, she ain't gonna do nothing for you, man. And at the end of the day, the relationships that she has, it's all about what can you do for her. What can you do for her? How many, I don't know. I just want to move on, man. So please, can this be my last video ever? Can today be my last Tumblr post ever? That I won't have to defend myself against the defamation and slander that she keeps putting out every day. Either behind the scenes getting friends to do that, or a Tumblr post or a YouTube video where she doesn't mention my name, but you know who she's talking about. Please, Freelee, can we move on? Can we please move on? I would like to. And also, just sincerely, you don't need to do Botox. You don't need to inject stuff in your face. You don't need to have eye surgery or whatever. Your face looks really, really different. Go inside and just be at peace with who you are. You're not 18 anymore. You're almost 40. It's pretending to look like an 18-year-old or 16-year-old. You're always going to feel. You're going to feel desperate inside, and it's going to show externally how much stuff you're injecting into your face. Just focus on your personality. That's the end of the day. If you surround yourself with people who just care about your looks, then you're always going to be fighting that inner battle. Surround yourself with people who love your core values of who you are versus what you look like, or how much money you have, or how much fame you have. And this goes for anybody out there. Ask yourself, the peer group you have now, would they hang around you if you had the money or the fame or the looks that you have? Maybe you don't have any money, fame, or looks, and the people who hang around you, they're just like genuine people. One of the hard things about having a bit of fame or aesthetics or money is that often you attract gold diggers, male and female, and that's another subject, or people who are just maybe sexually attracted to you, but otherwise they wouldn't give you the time of day, or maybe they see you got a bit of social media fame, or you got a position in a job, and I can maybe ride on your coattails, etc. So I would say to her, just stop with the face injections. Botox and Juvederm, I know you're doing both, and the face fillers, it just, in my opinion, is not healthy at all to do. It's so close to the brain. Work on here, not this, not this. A few wrinkles, man, it doesn't fucking matter. Work on this, work on the heart, work on what matters in life. This shit, it's fake as fuck. It's fake as fuck.